Coming to you straight from the Rio Grande and beyond. Broadcasting to the four corners of the globe. So grab your seat, your coffee, or your sundowner.
Okay, everybody, here we go.
On point, as always. This is Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Back at you in Gloves Off. I'm Paul Buitrón. I'm here with Guru Singh, and we're going to be touching base on the elements for muscular structure and muscular development and strength development in ancient India and the tools that are coming back. And believe me, it's a workout and everything. And besides that, it's not only fun, it's a goal-setting element that you need to use for it to be functional exercise. Good. How are we doing today?
I'm good, sir.
Good.
Thank you.
Explain to us a little bit of the culture of strength development of India.
Oh, it's a very good question from your side, because in this time, in not only in India, but in another country, this exercise tool is spreading in all over the world. But it's very sad to say that in India, many people don't know how to swing these exercise tools, and they don't want to spend the time with this precious exercise tool. And thousands of years ago, the warriors used this exercise tool to make themselves the fit, the powerful, and knowledgeable tool. This exercise tool is not only to swing and to make the body, it's for concentration. It's for spirituality. This is the thing. In India, many of people know this exercise tool name, but they don't know how to swing this. There are so many festivals in India in which this type of dangal, the dangal competition happens. The dangal competition is that competition in which many of pahalwans, the pahalwans, I'm referring the word, the pahalwan is the person who swing this type of exercise tools, and especially who plays the kusti. And the dangal competition is that competition in which many of pahalwans from the many other states of India come to compete, and they win, they lost. But nowadays, in this decade, I have seen that in many of festivals, the competition was not there. I mean, the competition was missing in that festivals. No pahalwans, no dangal competitions, no exercise tools. It's very sad. It is the thing, and I'm introducing to everyone about this. This is a exercise tools to everyone. I say to every time that it is the thing, it is this thing, and it happens. And if anyone can swing this, then it will be developed, the grip strength, the concentration, the bicep, the tricep, the upper body, the shoulder mobility. These are the things which are very important for everyone. Every player, the players who plays the volleyball, they need the shoulder mobilities. Every time they do the work from their upper body, I mean the wrist, the stamina, the power, the forearm, the bicep, tricep, and especially the shoulder. A person who swings this exercise tool, he can be a good player in volleyball. The hockey, every time the hockey player runs with their sticks, hockey stick, and that point, their shoulders goes down. And in this condition, they beat the ball. In this condition, if the player of hockey player swing this exercise tool, then they can get the profit in their routine, in exercises, in the game of the hockey. They can get the good conditions. Just like this, the sailing, the boat. This is the thing. In this thing, in archery, there are so many other sport, and the sport player can get the benefit by swinging this exercise. But I am saying only only about 8 to 10 cases, up to 8 to 10 cases, not heavy. It is a thing. And in India, it's a tradition to swing these exercise tools. But in India, many people are forgetting this tradition.
Sure.
Recently, there was a festival in Varanasi, and it was called Rath Yatra. Especially it happens in Puri, in Orissa. Orissa is a state in India. And this festival happens in India also for the 3 days. On the 3rd day, we organize the dangal competition in Varanasi. But it's very regret to say that on that day, there were no any pahalwans to participate in that dangal competition. So you can understand what's are going on in India.
Sure.
On the other hand, I see that on Instagram and on Facebook, many people are making the Reels videos and making the YouTube videos to making aware to everyone. It's very good. But still today, many people are not familiar with these tools and with this name. So this is the thing.
Absolutely. Could you show us a proper way of swinging?
Yes, sure. There are so many other exercises tools. I say the Joris, the Mugdar, the Samtola, the Karla Kattai shaped wooden club, and I have Indian clubs too. First of all, I would like to introduce with these Indian clubs. This Indian club was the part of Olympic in 1904 and 1932. And it was a part of British Army. I mean, when the soldier of British Army used to swing this exercise tool, I mean the Indian clubs. Though it is the name Indian clubs, Indian's word is included with this name, with this exercise. But it was swinging by the Britishers. So this is the thing, and I would like to introduce this exercise tool first. It is 1 lbs up to 3 lbs. Anyone can swing it, and for many people, for everyone, you can say, it is mandatory to swing these Indian clubs before swinging the heavy Jori. When I go to my akhara to swing heavy Jori, I swing up to 27 kg each Joris in my akhara. Before that, when I go from my home, I swing this exercise tool, the Indian clubs. It happens like this. There are 84 exercises with this exercise tool, but I'm saying I'm introducing about only 1 or 2 only. I learned it from Mr. Paul Volkovensky, who is from Australia. He is the master of this.
Sure.
It happens just like this.
And you do this as a warm-up before you can go towards the Jori.
Yes, before warm-up. For every exercises, if you swing heavy or lifting heavy, then warm-up is very important. It is the thing which many people skip, but it is important to do the warm-up first.
Sure.
And I say that when you swing something heavy or lifting something heavy, then you must to do these exercises. One more thing, when many of people lift the heavy thing or they swing the Gada or anything else, the Persian mills or the Jori, many people say that they have the pain on the elbow.
Sure.
For that, I learned it from flowing Dutchman, Mr. Herbert. He taught me that this exercise is the best.
Sure.
The question is, how many times I must to do this? Many of times. I mean, 100, more than 100 rounds. That just like 1, 2, 3. Like this, 100. And the reverse. And you will feel that your elbow pain will be not at there.
Sure.
So this is the thing, Indian clubs. And after that, there are so many exercises too. First of all, I would like to introduce with Karla Kattai. Karla Kattai, Karla Kattai shaped wooden club. Actually, Karla Kattai clubs can be made by especially wood, which is not in all part of India. It is especially in South India. But I make it for introducing to everyone that this is the Karla Kattai shaped wooden club. And Karla Kattai has 4 to 5 types. And especially Mr. Jyoti Kannan, who is from Pondicherry, he swings the best Karla Kattai in the world. So it can be swing just like this. My 2 arms also. Like this. It is the Karla Kattai.
And what is the weight of them?
It is about 6 kgs. 5 to 6 kgs is good for the beginners. And it can vary up to 15 to 20 kgs, but I think 5 to 6 kgs is the best and ideal weight of the exercises tool for everyone. Now, I would like to introduce the Mugdar. The Mugdar has the long handle to use two-faced. I mean, with two hands, you can swing it like this. You can swing it with one arm also by using only one hand. It is a Mugdar.
Absolutely.
This Mugdar word used in many holy books of Hindus. The god and the evils used to play and used to defeat to each other in the battle with this Mugdar. The Mugdar word came from holy book of Hindus. One more thing. In many of parts of India, people sing it in different style. But the benefit is the same. In many of part of India, people swing like this from the upper head. It's good, but it is also correct like this from the shoulder, from the ear. It is the mudra. Now, it is the Jori. Jori means the pair. Indian Jori. Indian Jori must be swing in the pair, not single. It must be like this. We turn like this and we swing and slide on the shoulder. You can see from the back side that it is like this. And how to put it off, just like this. Always like this. Always like this. In Iran, they use the Persian mills. The Persian mills look like same as Indian Jori, but they have their own swinging style. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. I hadn't visited till today to Iran, but when I will get the chance to reach to there in Iran, then I will tell to you perfectly that what is the difference between the Jori and the mills. But by seeing only, we get that idea that it is same thing. Actually, Iran was the part of India, and there were so many books on the culture of Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is the name of the Iran, old name of the Iran. If you will search on the Google that what is the culture of Mesopotamia, and you would like to read any book, then you will get the chance that they describe about the mills, which is the same thing of the India, which is the same thing, Jori. So I say that Persian mills and the Jori is the same thing. And they swing like this. So they swing with the beat of the drum. It is very interesting thing that in India, if we ask with our any old person, when I ask that how was the dangal competition before 40 to 50 years ago from today, then they say that on those days in the competition there was the drumming, and on that beat of drumming the Pahalwan used to swing, and it is still alive in Iran. They swing on the beat of the drum. But in India, no, not today. They are not interested with the drum and on the beat of the drum to swing this. They swing on the count 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and they swing on the keeping on the shoulder, because when it becomes the competition as described as the dangal, then they make it heavy and heavier and the heaviest. A person who swing the heaviest and the many repetition, I mean many times, I mean counting, then they can win. And when it becomes heavier or heaviest, then it becomes mandatory to keep it on the shoulder. But if you will see and if you will get any chance to watch the video of other states of India in which the people are swinging the Jori, they swing in different style, like this. On the keeping without touching the shoulder, like this. But I say it's good. It good to swing without touch to shoulder. But it can be happen with lightweight jori, not with the heavy. A person can't swing 40 kgs of jori without touching the shoulder. But in Varanasi, especially in Varanasi city, in Dangal competition, the people swing on the touching, on the sliding the shoulder, the jori on the shoulder. So it happens. It is a thing, it is a rule, it is the tradition of India and Varanasi. Earlier, in Varanasi, there were 105 akharas. Varanasi was ruled under the king of Banaras. But when India independent, then all the rights of king goes to Indian government. And when it was 105 akharas in Varanasi, there were 105 akharas in Varanasi. On that day, it was all the things, the akharas, the joris, the pahalwans, they were under of the rule of the king. It was the golden time of the akharas and the pahalwans, because the king used to make the finance and to hire the pahalwans for their rank. It is a thing. But now when India independent, then these things happens, the right of the government, and the government focus on the some of the exercises and the sports like kushti, archery, hockey, cricket especially. That this thing happens lost, and the pahalwans have lost. So this is the thing.
You know what you're telling me is because these exercises are essential to building strength and building an athlete. Okay.
Yes.
And the same thing happened with Savat. Savat is the martial art of France.
Oh,
in 1990, there were 107 clubs of Savat in Paris alone.
Oh.
Okay. Now there's
Yes.
15.
Oh my God. It's very sad. Just like India, just like this, it happened in Varanasi. There are only 29 akharas are remain. And these 29 akharas has very, very few pahalwans. Only 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. Only 2 or 3 pahalwans goes to akharas.
Absolutely.
Many people comes, they gather in akharas, but not for singing the Jori and Gadas, only to watch to other pahalwans on the occasion of Nag Panchami. It will not die fully, but I mean that the people are forgetting this culture and the tradition. It is not good. And one more exercise tool I would like to introduce, and it is Samtola.
That's Samtola? Samtola.
Yes. I would like to introduce this word Samtola. Sam, it means equal. Tola, it means to weighing something. I mean, it is the mean of this word Samtola. It means something to weigh equally. And these exercises happens at the last of workout. And the Kusti Pahalwan also swing this exercise too at the last of workout. And it happens like this. There are so many exercises, just like this. And it is for stretching of the backbone and the back areas. Because when you see that a boy go to gym, and when he comes out from the gym, he walk like this. It is not good shape of the body. The boy come like this. It's not good, because at last of workout, the stretching is important, and it happens in the kharas, not in the gym. So, for making it relaxed body and for fit and fine, you must to choose the traditional exercises too.
Absolutely.
It is the thing.
And we're going you know what will be great to see if we can have an international exchange, and you come to us here in Texas. We would love to have you. Maybe we can do something for next year. And I promise you we'll make it happen some way or another. And believe me, we will. And let me just
I wish it will happen.
and I think it'll be great for you to spread that and spread it out for everybody, and to teach everybody what it is.
I know the God knows this, it will happen.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to thank you once more for enlightening us in the exercises, and because they have to be preserved. And I'm thankful for you to continuing this, and also Edgar and
I'm
Holland,
doing it
the
since
Flying Dutchman
I'm
as
doing
well.
it since 2004.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
doing this since 2004, and recently I'm the member of World Strongman Federation and World Ethno Sport. It is
awesome.
an organization which support to traditional sport of the world. I mean, there is one or more than one traditional sport of India. There is one stone lifting. Stone lifting is very popular, was very popular in past time, but now there are very few person who used to uh, lifting the stone. Stone lifting is also the hidden or the dying culture, or the dying sport of India. So these are the things, and I hope that in India I will support to traditional games and the Palwans, and in near future also.
Absolutely. But we will make this, we will see how we can make this happen. We want to thank you once more, and thank you. And we will continue being in touch. And I hope everybody enjoyed out there, and try to train, because number one, we've been training, I'm going to be 54 in 2 months, and I've been
Oh,
doing some, by the time I'm 56, it'll be 50 years that I've been doing it, 50. And
I know.
so it's been a long time, and you have to, people gain weight, lose weight. But you always have to be working out.
Yes.
If you stop working out, you just die like a tree. So you have to keep on going, and continue moving. And these exercises, I think people are seeing the benefit of it worldwide.
I
Once
will
more,
do it. I will do it till my last day of my life. I will
sure,
wait.
I believe it. I believe it. I want to thank you again, and we will be in touch, and let's see what the future brings, because I think we're going to have a great interchange. Okay, safe.
Thank you so much.
Once more, folks out there, be safe, stay safe, and God bless you all. The next time, bye bye.
Namaste.